Still awake?
Oh, I was just wandering around. This is Philip's room, isn't it?
Yes, but you should be asleep by now.
I wanted to see his things. Was this his?
When he was a boy.
Was he ever a boy?
I think we should talk about this some other time, Holly. Why don't you go to sleep now?
But I need him now.
Need him?
I do see him, Jean-Paul, and talk to him sometimes.
When? Tell me.
Whenever he chooses. Not when I need him. Sometimes he's so kind to me. Sweet. And other times it's almost as if he didn't like me.
Holly, what does he say to you?
He says that I must help him. Only more often he helps me. The other day when I was lost in the fog, it was Philip who brought me home safely. Oh, I would have kept wandering on toward the cliffs, but... Oh, Jean-Paul, I'm so tired of living in fear. And it seems that Philip is the only one who reaches out to me, the only one who cares.
Holly, I care.
I've never even touched him. He comes to me like a spirit. And sometimes it seems as if he takes my hand.
Holly, is this the Philip that you see?
Yes. Yes, that's Philip. May I have this?
Of course. But what does he tell you?
He used to say that you must find him, but now he says he's content as he is. Just talking to me. He's afraid of what will happen if he comes to me in some other form.
Is he alive or dead? Does he tell you that?
No, he doesn't tell me that. He says his powers are limited, that there are only certain things he can tell me. And that he can talk only to me.
Does he say anything concerning me?
Well, I said that you must find him.
Where?
He talks about the cold, the dark. Suppose that could mean death. Jean-Paul, I don't want him to be dead. I need him.
Holly, you must speak to him. You must ask him to appear to you now.
He won't. He only comes when I'm alone.
But please try.
Philip? Philip? Can you hear me? Jean-Paul is here with me. Jean-Paul, your brother. Philip? Are you here? Philip. Oh, he's angry. Philip, I didn't mean to make you angry. Oh, I don't want you to be angry. I want you to be happy. Oh, I don't care if you come to visit me. I don't care if you come to see me. Just as long as you're happy. How pretty. Did you make that play for me? Oh, I wish we could be children together. Never worrying about growing up. Just playing on the carousel, riding on the carousel, riding, 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 while the music keeps on playing. Jean-Paul, why are you looking at me like that?
I think you've fallen in love, Holly, with the ghost of my brother.
Where are you, Peter? Are you here?
Have you lost something?
Yes. No, it's not important. I should be in my room.
Agatha, let's go sit by the fire in the drawing room.
I don't want to.
Is that the girl who talks about being lonely? Come along. Yes. I was studying your face all through dinner. I saw a resemblance there, which I see now.
I don't resemble anyone.
Oh, but you do, Agatha. Your parents.
I don't have any parents.
That's strange, for you do resemble Mr. and Mrs. Pruitt. Well, cat got your tongue?
Mr. and Mrs. Pruitt were not nice people.
But I know them quite well. I'm very fond of them.
Then you don't know them very well.
And you are their daughter.
Yes. I left them a few years ago. I don't like the name.
Why not? It's a perfectly good name, and Agatha Pruitt.
No, it's evil. They were evil.
Why do you say that?
I can't tell you. Why are you asking me these questions? That's all over with. I left my parents' home. I don't see them anymore.
Agatha, look at me. I know more than you think I do. I know that your parents are witches, aren't they? And you, even though you've disowned them, are you a witch yourself?
No, I'm not. I'm not a witch. I don't even want to talk about such things.
None of them do. Tell me, Agatha, and I want the truth. The truth now. Have you ever attended a witch's coven? Have you ever taken part in their rites?
I won't tell you.
You will tell me.
Please. Please. Yes. Yes, when I was a child, they took me with them. I hated it. Hated all of it. That's why I left them. That's why I chose to live by myself.
Poor little Agatha. Poor thing. And you have never practiced any of it since?
No. I swear to you.
Don't try to fool me, because you can't. Agatha, what would you do if I told Jean-Paul Desmond you were a witch?
It isn't true.
But if I told him?
You mustn't. I've just only found a home. I'm happy here.
And I want you to be happy. I believe you will, if you will listen to me and do as I tell you.
What do you want me to do?
For the moment, nothing. But the time will come, Agatha. Be certain. The time will soon come. Look into the fire, Agatha. Do you see what I see? A friend. A very close friend. In flames. Burning.
No. No. Please. No.
So you know this room, Rexell?
Yes, Master. From the time of your ancestors.
In this room, my brother Philip used to dabble in necromancy and witchcraft. These bottles and all of this equipment give testimony to that fact.
No one should experiment with the powers of evil.
Do you think that explains his disappearance?
I do not know, Master.
Well, whatever has happened to him, he has reached Holly.
I know that.
Reached her for good or evil.
Well, he has warned her against that woman, Mrs. Hatter. And he is correct. She is wicked.
Oh, all that wicked? Perhaps a bad influence on Holly, but not an evil person.
You ask questions, Master, and then you refuse to heed the answers.
Rexell, is it possible that Philip, if he studied the occult, would have the power to appear as a spirit to someone, even though he were still alive?
All things are possible.
I don't want to think of my brother as dead. I don't want to think of him as a spirit from the beyond. Rexell, what is it? What are you looking at?
An opening. A hole just large enough for a serpent to crawl through. The shadow of a crawling figure, as though this room has been visited.
Rexell, use your powers to contact my brother.
I lost my powers. I lost them when we left Maljardin. When my altar to the serpent god was destroyed and my idol smashed.
But if a serpent has been here?
The gods select the souls to whom they will speak.
Rexell, try for my sake. I have been overpowered for so long by the powers of evil. I have been overshadowed by wickedness, so that at any time it may strike out and try to control my destiny. There must be a force strong enough to combat this evil, strong enough somewhere, somehow. Where do we find it?
I will try, Master. Alone.
No, I want to stay with you.
Alone.
All right. I'll wait outside. Now call me if you need my help.
Master, do not come unless I call you. No matter what happens, no matter what sounds or protests you hear, do not enter until I bid you. Will you honor that request?
I will.
No matter what happens to you or to me.
No matter what happens.
Gods of the serpent, gods of my ancestors, all power is yours for those who can reach you. Only you can disperse the spirits of good or evil. Only you can control or mislead the weak souls of man. I bring to you now my spirit, no offering, for I do not have an altar, but a soul which is strong and lasting as stone. If you have visited this place and uncoiled your powers here, appear to me. Come to the aid of those I serve. Appear to me. And if you are a serpent whom I can serve, I shall make this spot a temple. Yes, come to me. Come. I do not fear you. I do not fear you.
Thank you.